Hey, Barbara. Hey, Fight Hate. Hey, Hamburger Eyes. Am I okay? Never, but hey, Cotton Candy, Jordan, J. Dot, Shucks, Laura, Frida, Charlotte, Ashley, Dion, Temp, Fiza, Keefster, Karen, Scrapegoat, Fondue, Churgers, Donut, or Donut Predator, Carlet, Anunnaki, Elise, Strawberry, Red Robin for dinner. Cool. Nah, I wasn't watching Chantel's live now. I never do. I'm keeping her fed. Hey, Rara. Hey, MG. Hey, Madonna. Hey, Lurking. Butterscotch. Something doing this day? Nice semen fondue. Hey, Raz. Hey, Gray. Hey, Google. Yeah, I'm wearing my Sailor Moon t-shirt. The fighter for love and justice. Thanks, Fondue. Happy Singles Day. Hey, DG. Love Sailor Moon. Yeah, Sailor Moon's great. Which one is my favorite? Venus. Am I today? Today. Do I miss cats? I miss Sam, yeah. I miss Sam. Hey, PK. Love Chibi Moon. Hey, Bally. We are out of wet food, unfortunately, but there is still dry food, so Casey is still getting plenty of dry food, so she's fine. Hey, Cleo. Hey, Lurking. At your work? Oh, you forget your purse? Ah. Good. Yes, I do. Happy Valentine's Day, Jenna. That hurt my nose. Picked this. Picked it as it. I have mods now. Yep. Whim yesterday. No, I didn't see her making fun of me. I don't care. She's allowed. Hey, Zach. Is it popping? Yep. Sorry, Jordan. Being very mean. Feed case of the treats. I mean, yeah, we do have. We've got dry food. And we've got some temptations left. So yeah. Thanks, Lurking. What does this mean? Whatever. She's allowed to complain about me. Hey, Bug Love. But did she said there is wet food in the pantry? I must have just completely looked past it. Hey, Blue Kitty. I must have just completely missed it. I did not see it at all. I've given her dry food. What if I did? Fried up a couple burger patties. Oh, if it just okay. Just crunchy. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I didn't see any of the wet food, just the dry food. I put them today. I just put ketchup and mustard. I didn't really feel like chopping up an onion or tomato or anything like that. So, hey, Juicy. Hey, Tizzy. She does have plenty of dry food, and she's got, there are temptations for her, so she's fine. Hey, Stu. I don't know, because Chantel forgot to get more, I assume. Am I okay? No, but why can't I move? I mean, it's pretty far out of the way for me to go get it in the cabin. I'll check some more later. I'll check again later. I'll check again for wet food after. Still have to no, I threw it out. Regardless, like I said, she's been getting dry food. She's eating. Motorsport, put that thing in sport. Tuna? I don't know. Hey, backrooms. And hey, Zoe. I don't know, Bailey. I'll have to figure something out. How am I doing? Nah. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Varied. Books am I reading? Um, I haven't been reading anything. I haven't been reading it lately, but I'm still on Aleph the Unseen. I'm on page 300 of 450. So I got a little over 100 pages to go. I got a little over 100 pages to go of Aleph the Unseen. Am I going to get to go more with my stuff? Fuck off, Flop. The cat has been getting dry food. There's plenty of dry food for her, and she likes the dry food. She's fucking fine. Why don't I care about anything? The depression, Amanda. It's the depression. Josh Saunders is proud of his erectile dysfunction. Storage somewhere? Yeah, maybe. I'm not on any medication. Thanks, Elise. Semen fondue cures depression. Hi, Lizzie. Oh, sorry, Michaela. Sorry, Michaela. I didn't see you there. Hey, Nessa Jen. Hey, Caitlin. Decided to work, participate in the real world again? Not particularly. Yeah, I don't think so, War. I just do not have the patience for games like that. Ozzy Osbourne's grandchildren gross me out sexually. Happy Valentine's Day, Michaela. Hey, Beth. Hey, Strawberry Cake. And yes, I am ignoring your comments. Feel better soon? Not probably not. My PayPal, it's I've got a Ko-fi link on my about page. So if you wanted to make a donation, you can go to my about page, and there's a coffee link there. As been said, with who will I be on Valentine's? James or your mama? My old friend FBRC who banned me. Thanks, Belly. Most of them not. So MG, Jenna, Killface, and Rara are the mods right now. Mix. That's the 9th level of hell. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I mean, I've been watching Picard. I watched the first 2 seasons. New season starts on Thursdays, just a couple days. So, yeah, I'll be watching third season Picard. I already watched the first 2, so I'll be watching the third season as well. Hey, Killface. Okay. I mean, I don't beg. Produce nut pills. There's a lot of shitty comments in here today. Hey, backrooms. Mod me. I'm always. Am I okay? No, but it's fine. Sure thing, Hannibal. Gene. I just fried myself up a couple of burgers, Janine, and yeah. Once I'm off here, I'll do stuff. Applications for your local Shoppers Drug Mart. What I put on the burger? Just ketchup and mustard in this case. I wasn't really in the mood for chopping vegetables. Tired today. Just feeling tired today. As long as I'm not a sicko. You ever see that the image of a dude with a t-shirt that actually says sicko? And he's like, ha ha, ha yes, yes, ha ha. Standing at a window. 2 burgers. They only had 2 patties left, and they were fine. When am I moving out? End of the month. Crying? No, just wanting to. Thanks, Kitty Charms. Staying the no, no. Yeah, it's from a chick tract. I know. Say what you will about Jack Chick. His comics did have some pretty funny panels to take out of context. I'll be fine, Bally. I'm not very good at crying, Phileas. Hey, Kim. Dank drink combos. Nah, mix. Jinho? No, no help, but I'll get it done. Even if it means just like the 2 day, even if it means just like, you know, 2 days of shoving shit in boxes, it'll get done. Hey, Emeralds, guys. Hey, kitty germs. Thanks, Janine. How do I feel about Hawaii? Pass because I still I forget what I was saying. All right, Hawaii. Yeah, I don't want to live in the U.S. I don't want to live. I don't want to live in a country that doesn't have single payer healthcare. Which getting pretty nervous about living in Ontario, frankly. Yeah, not sure how comfortable I'm going to be in Ontario for much longer. As job hunt? Yeah, applied. Okay. Because Doug Ford is trying to privatize healthcare in Ontario. I'll be fine, Spoonie. I'm applying at jobs. I'll find something. Uh, what are your thoughts on the Hulkling and Wiccan controversy in Marvel? What controversy, Anunnaki? I haven't heard anything about any controversy. I don't pay attention to Contest of Champions. I think I might have checked that game out briefly and not been like a few years ago. I was like, yeah, not for me. So, what's the controversy about Wiccan and Hulkling Anunnaki? Is it just down to the fact that they are married? I did, Rebecca. I did apply. Ultimate Alliance 3 is great on the Switch. I did play Ultimate Alliance 3. People are complaining too, dude. Well, I know it's a mobile game. Um, Fork, Mary, Kill for Valentine's Day. Maybe later, Frida. So people just complaining because it's got gay characters in it? Losers. Whoever's complaining about Wiccan and Hulkling being in a game, or they're just losers. Whatever, Rebecca. She's allowed to vent. She is allowed to vent, and I am not mad at her for it. When am I getting a haircut? I know, I should get one soon. They're, they're holding hands? Oh, well, that's cute, Anunnaki. It's cute that they're holding hands. Scapegoat? Yes, there was, when I was in college, there was a gay guy in my in my program. Really nice guy. Very gay. He was cool. Oh, I'll get it packed. Don't worry. I don't know, Karen. I've never been tested. I think that it's likely, but I think everyone on the internet is a dog. The nice people are dogs. The mean people are cats. I think that's what it comes down to, Lizzie. Yes, Casey's still alive. Hey, you feel in existence. I did not have veal today, no. Also, I don't know. I just felt like having it semi-closed. Oh, we'll clean it up, Quinn. Fuck off. Thanks, Steph. Hardest orgasm I've ever experienced? I don't know. Thanks, Lizzie. Anyone get anything cool for Valentine's Day? Yeah, there's a good question. Anyone have a fun Valentine's Day? Oh, Casey's just sleeping right now, Rebecca. Casey's off sleeping somewhere. She's fine. She gets dry food. She'll get more. They'll give her more of the temptations in a bit. Frida, I don't know. I don't think I'd let anyone eat my ass. I don't think I'd be comfortable with that. Bang, Mary, kill Ms. Marvel, Scarlett Johansson, or Daphne from Scooby Doo. Two of them are children, Mix. Oh, is Gombrick here? Hmm. That's in Velma's. It's actually getting a second season? Velma's actually getting a second season in Anaki? That's weird. I don't see Comic Book. Return to Oz creeps me out. Comic Book changed her name to Google user. Thanks, Ted. My thoughts on Return to Oz? Never watched it. It's quite good. I've just never watched Return to Oz. Google user is the real comic book. Like I watched the original Wizard of Oz, years and years ago when I was a kid. I watched that one, but I never watched the sequel. Never read any of the books. Last comic I read, well, Fangs, but I mean, there's also like web comics that I continue to read. Like in terms of web comics, I'm keeping up to date on quite a few. I have, Frida. Maybe we can arrange to get you a Valentine's handy. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day. Aw, that's cute, Jenna. Supernatural? No, never read Supernatural. I'm gonna probably not. Shucks. Do I have a subscription to webcomics site? I mean, I'm not. There's none that I'm paying for. Uh, yeah, I've got an account on Webtoons so that I can have, so that I can sort of just get like notifications whenever, so that I can subscribe to comics. So that whenever a new update posts, it just shows up right away for me. So yeah, I've got an account on Webtoons, but I'm not paying anything. I need to what, Cindy? What do I need to do? Well, no, free. It's free. You just like sign up. You just create a screen. You just create like give them your email so that they can email you whenever a comic you subscribe to updates. Do they release comics online and in print? I mean, like Marvel and DC, yes. Marvel, DC, Image, all the major publishers, yes. Like all the publishers who do physical comics will generally also release those comics online. The ones that are primarily online comics, they will, when they can, they will try to do physical releases, but it's webtoons are just online. Well, sorry, I mean, like, Lore Olympus is up to 3 physical volumes now, so. And I think there are a few other comics and webtoons that have done physical releases, but obviously those are well after the no, they don't power. They absolutely do not hurt comic sales in libraries, not in the slightest. Hey, Haley. Honestly, place like webtoons, uh, well, webtoons is sort of bit of a mixed. They don't power. Like in turn, like how does it hurt comics for creators to be able to get their content out there and to be seen? Again, I point to Lore Olympus. How does it hurt? Oh, I've forgotten the creator's name. But how does it hurt her to be able to get people reading her comics so that she can then start also getting it physically published? You're objectively incorrect, Power. American print comics are actually still doing well. Yeah. Dav Pilkey, he's making lots of money as a comic publisher or as a comic creator. Claire Mizusawa. So I have no problem with reaction channels. I'm not generally a fan of reaction channels. Yeah, like Scholastic. The Witch Boy. This is published by Scholastic. There's a reason Scholastic published that. And it's because, hey, there's money to be had in comic books. They're not a dead industry. It's the comic book industry is seeing pretty steady sales and growth. There's a reason that, like, Random House, yeah, Penguin Random House is children's book publisher. Whatever, Rebecca. Thank you for the super chat, Claire. Like, these major prose publishers are getting into the comic book industry. Comics are up 2 billion years from 2.2 billion the prior. Yeah, like, it's when you actually look at the actual fucking numbers, when you actually look at objective data, comic industry is doing just fine. Quickly see Casey. Nah, she's. I'm not sure where she is, but she's sleeping somewhere. I don't want to wake her up. Like, take a look at what Spike Trotman, C. Spike Trotman. You look at what C. Spike Trotman, the publisher, like the head of the owner of founder and owner of Iron Circus Comics. You look like she's bullish on the, or I guess bullish. Bullish is good, right? Like, she is very, very optimistic about the state of the industry. Physical sales are horrible. So the issue is that direct market sales aren't even bad. It's just that they are direct market sales are flat. The direct market isn't seeing. She's done. I guarantee she knows the industry way better than you do, Power. Guarantee she knows the industry better than you do. Because she's an actual fucking publisher. You know? She's dealt with distributors. People would sign up for pull and didn't pick them up. Right. So probably never did so. She started her own publisher and, like, used Kickstarter to, you know, Yeah, she has to sell her shit. She damn near invented online, uh, like the way that comics are sold through Kickstarter. Like she's a big, big deal. Kickstarter isn't retail, right? But she has been moving into retail. So she started off with Kickstarter, got tons of money from Kickstarter, like got really successful through Kickstarter, and she's moved into actual sales to stores. She's dealt with Diamond. She's dealt with other distributors. She knows the industry. Like she really, really knows a lot about the industry. So the issue. So here's the thing, Power. The issue is, on the whole, uh, direct market, single issue, floppy sales, direct market comic book shops, sales have been largely flat. Some years a little bit more, some years a little bit less. It fluctuates a little bit, but largely flat. Um, Past couple of years with COVID, obviously, you know, they took a hit, but largely consistent, but not really increasing much. Um, People order food. The issue is that rents keep going up. Like, because this is what I've read consistently. Like, this is what I've read consistently from people who actually study this shit, who talk to multiple stores. It's entirely possible that your store has been seeing reduced sales. Other stores have not been seeing reduced sales. Um, what I have read from consistently from people who talk to a wide variety, who talk to a large number of retail stores, and who also look specifically at diamond numbers and talk to do other research. The articles I read consistently note that sales are more or less steady, but rents increase, and that kills stores. Again, it's entirely possible about Power that your store has some reduced sales. Maybe, yeah, that happens. Yep. Some stores are going to end up with shittier sales than others. Amazon sells comics at a decent rate. But they also killed Comixology, Power. People just buy their comics on Amazon. Some do. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Belly. But do I like comics? Yeah. I mean, Comixology stuff. Comixology was pretty decent for a while. Comixology was good for a while. But then it ran into the issue of Amazon having no fucking clue what they had. You know, Comixology was very good, and then Amazon bought it and had no idea what it was. They bought it without having any idea what it was that they actually died, or what they actually bought. And they made utterly pointless changes to it and ended up just killing it off completely. which sucks a lot for people who do want online, who do like to read online comics, or who do like to read their comics online. I'll see if I can fucking find the cat and show her off to you. Give me a fucking minute. Christ, you fucking people. All right, found the wet food. Wet food has been put down for. It's up to her to decide if she wants to eat it or not. So the wet food has been put down, so you can shut the fuck up about it. Hey, Ashley. Because I just put food down for Rebecca. She can come up and once she's eaten, I'm sure she'll come up. Thanks, like Atman. Once she's eaten, she can come back up and. Yeah. No more asking about her. Sure as hell no, claiming that I'm fucking starving her. No, fuck you. Not really. No, Linda, but whatever. I just fucking fed her, Eric Miller. Shut the fuck up. I found the wet food. She's been fed. Jesus Christ, you fucking people. All right, all of you, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna leave for a couple minutes. While I'm gone, all of you, shut the fuck up and get rid and think of something else to talk about because I'm getting fucking fed up with this shit. So everyone fuck off and come back. All right, so is a good fucking time possible now, or are you all going to continue being obnoxious pricks? Can we just like, can you just stop being fucking obnoxious and we can just, can we just like, can you just stop being fucking obnoxious and we can just have a good fucking time? Maybe, hopefully. Excuse me. She's downstairs. Hey, color purple. Let's just sit. Can we just like fucking try to have a good fucking time? She's downstairs. Cat's downstairs. Can't hear me. Sounds off. That's weird. Sorry, alien tourist. Audio not working. Audio off. Some people can hear me, some people can't. Okay, you can hear. All right. Just want to chat with the timeout. Yep. I mean, it's just fucking necessary. That like it's people just being so fucking obnoxious tonight. $400 people and 300 of them are just assholes. Fuck off. It's not going to stop bobbing. No matter what I do, it's not going to stop. Or supper? No, no. I made myself some supper earlier. Thanks, Moiko. Thanks. Thanks for the super chat. The pink sauce? Probably. Fuck off. Yes, Rebecca, I did block the cat's name because I'm getting so fucking fed up. I'm genuinely getting absolutely completely fed up with this shit. I'll fucking. Here's the cat. She's had she's had some wet food. She's got tons of dry food. She's got water. She's fine. Now can you shut the fuck up about her? Can you honestly just shut the fuck up about her now? She's still fucking alive. She's still alive. She's had food. So you can shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck out of my chat. Jesus Christ. Accuse me of fucking animal abuse. Fuck you. Don't feed my cat's wet food anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's some like them, some don't. You know, some cats like wet food, some cats don't. It varies. Some cats are like really particular. She likes it well enough. I think she might actually prefer the what she prefers is fucking treats, frankly. All she wants all day is temptations. All day, every day. Do you prefer giving wet food or dry food? I mean, I'm fine with either, Smokey. All pets prefer treats. My cats don't like it. Wet food makes me want to vom. I mean, I suppose like I've just yeah. Chat froze on me. Oh goody, chat froze on me. Like I've had cats all my life, so I've been giving them wet food all my life. And hold on. Come on. There it is. Well, for some reason, chat's just not going to show up for me. Got to show it over here. Give her cat fish and rice. I mean, some people do here, I think, as well. It's just less common. Cat used to push her head under side table drawer and get can out and take lid off and eat all of them. Wow, that's impressive. Hi, Sofa King. Thanks, Triggers. Smokey? Yeah, almost certainly going to be moving back to Cornwall. Thanks, Valley. Thanks, baby. Courtney? If I know Sam, he's probably still hiding somewhere. Thanks, Pink Caramel. Chantel can say whatever the fuck she wants about me. I don't even fucking want to hear what Chantel says about me. I do not sniff. I do not sniff underwear, Kelly. Hey, Comic Brook. I don't know, Stinky. We'll see what happens. No, Honey Bunny. That's creepy. Strange OG, welcome. Sniff 100 underwear, chug mud. Hey, Michaela. I suppose chugging mud is what I did yesterday. Chantel wouldn't know how to mess with the scale. I don't know how to mess with the scale either. I don't think the scale is. I don't think it's really. Don't know if you really can mess with the scale, to be honest. No. Oh, chicken stew. No. Thought you meant the beef stew I made yesterday. No, I threw out what was left and took the garbage bag out. Whatever, Stinky. Concrete in my colon. That was glue. Play the romance dating sim. Actually, that might have been a. It's a good point. That might have been a better thing to do today. We've been. Speaking of it, time out suffocating just for fun. Don't do that. Hey, plain cheeseburger. Jeanette's threatening me to protect me. Jenna, don't time out Sofa King until Lambo gets here. Hey, Smoky Vibes. Bet Lambo will have a sofa themed name today for video. I don't think so, Compbrook. It's been less. It's been less than 2 weeks since she changed her name back to Lambo, so I don't think that she can change it again. Deep inside Veronica Moser's mind. Oh, scat just grosses me out, so no. So weird. Oops. My favorite candy? Probably chocolate covered raisins. Hey, Siobhan. Well, I didn't tell her happy Valentine's Day, but I did actually talk to her briefly. I did talk to my mom briefly today. Scatman song about a guy who's fun to poop? No, different kind of scat. How's mom? She's fine. Choosing to be alone on Valentine's Day? Good for you, Bowser. Does my mom have any special recipes? Of course she does. Walk around with that cinnamon in Cornwall. Why wouldn't I? Special recipe? I mean, I don't know the recipes. I don't know what her recipes are. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon? I mean, I Canadian, so didn't have Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. Teletoon was what we had in Canada. Hey, Rez. I mean, truthfully, she doesn't really make a whole lot anymore. Um, when I was growing up, she made various things. She'd do meatloaf, roast beef, pasta, you know, stew, shepherd's pie. Nobody has my mom's phone number mix. Favorite love song? Um, Possibly I like you so much better when you're naked. Hey, Simone. Does that does that count as a love song? Canadians use a lot of seasoning. Some do. Letters. Do you suck dick for cock? Yeah, there's a song I really like. Sung by band is called Ida Maria, and the song is called I like you so much better when you're naked. Haggis? No. You can't get good haggis in Canada, DMA. Like it's just you can't. Scapegoat. Of course, most Canadians are not. Most Canadians are not like me at all. Um, French? No, I don't speak any French, unfortunately. My mom has a phone, but I'm not giving anyone my mom's phone number. I did not eat haggis any of the times I went to Scotland. Karaoke? Probably not anytime soon. Or mix and power a couple. Do they have good haggis? Good hags in Canada? A few. Beaver tail? No, I've never had a beaver tail. No, I have tried haggis once. Oh, come on, what the hell? Getting Greek food? Cool, cool. So, tried haggis once. It was like, hey, Andromeda, like this canned haggis. What is it? Haggis is a small critter from the Scottish Highlands. Um, one leg is longer than the other, so it runs around in circles. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, it was like it wasn't like real haggis. Like it wasn't real haggis. It was like this sort of artificial stuff. It came in a can. It was horrible. Anyone ever had whole chicken in a can? Something I've never eat. It looks like a psycho invented that. Isn't there like cheeseburgers in a can? Didn't somebody have cheeseburger in a can? I've never tried cat food. But yeah, like it's one of those things where if I ever get the chance to go back to Scotland, I don't think that I would end up trying haggis. No, I would not try cat food. Color purple, yes. I did throw out what was left of the stew. Favorite place in Scotland I visit? I don't know. Edinburgh's great. Edinburgh Castle, the Royal Mile. That will be back in Scotland. I know, Julia. I'm kind of doubtful. Brain, never eaten brain. Only been to Edinburgh and didn't see much. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really nice castles. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool castles scattered around Scotland. Hey, Titney. I have not watched Last of Us. Valentine's Day gift? No, Fat Jude. Gorgeous landscapes for painting? Probably. Back with me series? Nah, I'm probably just gonna just shove shit in boxes. Andromeda Blue! Welcome back, Andromeda Blue. Who in my family Scottish? My mom. My mom, like, emigrated from Scotland. She was born and raised there. As far as passport, I could get a passport. I just need to get my birth certificate in order to get my passport. Hey, J. South America? I don't know, maybe. Do they have a lot of Scottish people in Scotland? Yes. Why'd my mom always choose to move? I don't know. Find a new life for herself. Find a new job. Bear in mind, this is a long time ago. This is, 50 years ago. Scotland and Ireland are not the same thing. Running from the mafia. Does my mom still have a Scottish accent? Not particularly. Lucky Charms? Yeah. Interest. I don't really feel any need for that. I can just get a regular passport, my Canadian passport. What old was when she came over? I don't know, 20s, I think. Didn't want to be a sheep farmer or whatever. Favorite cereal? Might honestly just be Frosted Flakes for my favorite cereal. So I remember. So Mary Next Murder. Yep. Yeah, I remember. I watched that movie. Fun fact. Back in the day, when yeah, me, my mom, and my brother were all living together, and when we only had one computer. So this is a long time ago. Yeah, back when I was teenager, early teens. So this has been over 20 years ago. I was in early teens and brother was teens, and so we only had one computer for the family and everything. Um, Not long after we watched, uh, so I married an axe murderer. Uh, my brother downloaded a few audio clips to use for sort of various sound effects on the computer. So an error would come up and it'd play "We have a piper dune." I repeat, a piper is dune. Um, there's another. I don't know what. I don't remember what it was that it came up for, but do something, and it'd play "Eat Pence New." No, father is not in my life. You know my father from? I don't know, Canada, somewhere. Colombia? Probably not. Ancestry test? Nah. No, I'm not giving my DNA to some company. I cannot play the bagpipes now. Would you ever sell your soul for a really good donut? No. Show my mom some Ghibli movies? Probably not. The slam. Oh, right. That's right. He does. That's right. He is like a slam poet. There's a couple of points throughout the movie where he does some slam poetry. Woman. Whoa, man. Afraid they'll make a Jurassic Park of you? No, I'm afraid they'll sell it. I'm afraid they'll sell my information. Fucking hate bagpipes. I like bagpipes. I just like bagpipes. I think they're cool. There's this guy. He calls himself Bad Piper, and he rigged up his bagpipes to be able to shoot flames, like the bagpipe song they play at funerals. I prefer accordions. Yeah, like I've seen this. Yeah, it's so cool. It's just like he'll be playing a song and then just like woof. Like that's awesome. Flame throwing bagpipes? That's awesome. It's the coolest fucking thing ever. We always have a bagpiper at our family funerals and also a wedding. Yep. Traditional places for them. Got drunk one night and talked my friend into playing the Star Wars theme. Some cops came and fined him. Theremin? I've never played a theremin, but they are pretty cool. I heard about that sofa. Yeah, it's fucked up. Apparently, some girl who survived the shooting at Sandy Hook a few years back was also at the Michigan State, like also survived the Michigan State shooting. So yeah, like that's just fucked up. Yeah, people experiencing World War I. Yeah, like it's just one person at multiple school shootings. Just like that guy who survived both Hiroshima and yeah, mix like that guy. I mean, hard to say if that guy was cursed or blessed to survive, like because he was at both, but he survived both. Like holy shit! Student at both Columbine and Virginia Tech. Ugh. Yeah, it's tough. Comic book is drunk. Comic book, you're drunk. How dare you, Comic Book? That's Jenna's thing. Unsinkable Molly Brown. That's right. Yeah. I'm not spiritual power. Thanks, Kelly. Train chemical spill in Ohio. Yep. And fun fact, I believe another train crashed and spilled chemicals in Texas today. I believe. Noted that covering. Yep. And wish I had been on the Titanic. It looked like a load of fun. Didn't spill. Oh, okay. The Texas train didn't spill anything. Okay, that's very lucky. But yeah, this is some bagpipe playing train driver explosion. Or really, I didn't hear about that one. Yeah, the train crashes are some pretty good proof that there needs to be some much stricter rules regarding train safety. I mean, bus. Take the bus to my job. What do I think about the unidentified objects being shut down? I mean, I think that most of those objects, I think that realistically, there's probably always been unidentified objects that were just ignored because there was no real concern about them. I think it's one of those things where like they're getting shot down right now just because of paranoia and like just sort of political shit. But do I ever feel like a plastic bag drifting in the wind, wanting to start again? No, no, the car did not get repoed. It's still down there. Explosion in New Orleans, you said it was? Nothing on Twitter about any explosion. Residential schools in Canada. Yeah, that was some horrific shit. My thought for today: everyone asks, "Where is Waldo?" No one asks, "How is Waldo?" Happy Discount Candy Day. Thank you very much, Lizzie. Thank you very much. Who checks the work? The thing is, Jenna, like Twitter actually usually is like actually really good for not necessarily for details. Like it's Twitter's sort of rough because of the because there's a lot of misinformation that gets out. So you gotta sort of be all right. CTV News. Not saying anything on here either. Yeah, CTV doesn't say anything about it. So yeah, most people have had in chat. No, I had over 500 people earlier. Power. fair. Well, I don't see anything about it. $500 or 500 Canadian dollars. Worried about my mental health? Probably fair. Loud Crush Monday. It's Tuesday. Out of a gas leak explosion. Oh. Okay. Oh, from yesterday. $500 or suck Jubilee's inner thigh. I'll take the $500. Jubilee is very, very young. Let me think here. Should be like 1989 or something. 1 year for every 4 years, roughly. Yeah, even now she's only. Even now she'd only be like. I think she'd be like just now turning 21, like just right around now 21. I think Jubilee would be canonically in the comics. Kate Pride, again, Kate Pride would only be like early 20s. Way too young for me. What's British Columbia? Expensive, Jenna. What ages do I like? Around my age. I don't hate you, comic Brooke. Yeah, like 30s. Storm. Storm would probably be right around 30 or so. So Storm, it's okay for me to lust after. Scotland part of the UK. For now, tip me. For now. We'll see how much longer that lasts. Storm was your favorite growing up. She's a lot of people's favorites. Because, I mean, she's cool. Storm's cool. And Storm is the most dramatic fucking character in Marvel Comics. Bar none. I didn't do trivia today with Black Lagoon. Aging in X-Men. Aging in superhero comics. Aging in Marvel is all over the place power. Because, like, DC too. DC's a little bit different because DC does their fairly routinely reboots of the universe. But Marvel, because Marvel never does any sort of reboots, it gets even messier than DC. But because, like, Franklin Richards, was born what, late 60s? And like mix. I'll suck on Storm's inner thigh. I try to avoid that scapegoat. Characters in more recent age more normally, it seems. Kinda. So yeah, 1968, that Franklin Richards was born. By the 80s, he was like 3 or 4 years, 3, 4 years old by the early 80s when he started hanging around with Power Pack. Um, and like Julie Power would have been what 12, if that. 10 years old. So yeah, 10 years old that like Julie Power uh, got her powers. Domino or Dazzler or Tank Girl. Dazzler. And now she is, fully an adult. While Katie is still like 8. Like it's one of those things where like, yeah, like do you know about Julie Power because of her? No, actually, my first major exposure to Julie Power was actually Avengers Academy. That was sort of where I first really became aware of her. Obviously, since then, through Runaways. Yeah, I didn't really read Runaways. Um, I have since read the uh, the classic Power Pack. Like I did read the Simonson Brigman Power Pack through Marvel Unlimited, and it's really good. Um, yeah, the way they aged was totally random. Runway's too cynical. I don't know. So yeah, it's just yeah, the way certain characters aged is just totally random in comics. I had sexy time with husband. Aw. Free young thug. That sounds like a pretty good deal, Anunnaki. A young thug for free? Sofa and Lambo being star-crossed lovers akin to Romeo and Juliet. A great tragedy, but also kind of a great comedy. Like the Lambo and the Sofa and Lambo version. The Sofa and Lambo version is a great tragedy, but also a great comedy. Men read the Canadian Tire magazine in the bedroom or in the bathroom. Oh shit. Sofa King shooting his shot with J Dot. J Dot is marriage material. I would think so. If it doesn't go down the throat, the shot is wasted. I think Roosevelt said that. I mean, kind of sounds more like Truman to me. Was Truman the one who always showed off his dick to people? Clinton? Well, yeah. True, Brandy. Allegedly. I am thinking of the right one though, right, Nix? It was Truman who allegedly showed his dick off every chance he got. All presidents do that. Johnson? I think you're right. I think it was Johnson. That's right. O.J. Simpson guilty or not or no? I would say that very likely that Simpson was probably guilty. Isn't he that guy from Naked Gun? Yep. Yeah, those movies. He is guilty of being a very talented comedic performer. Hey, attendees. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like he really did like there was really strong evidence against him. Didn't he write a book named uh yeah, it was like If I Did It. I think the actual title was If I Did It. Which yeah, that is and here's the thing. Even if he didn't do it, that would be a really shitty thing to write. The word if is in tiny letters. If the glove doesn't fit, we must acquit. He said he would have taken a bullet or stood in front of a train for Nicole. Please, why is Angie a mod? She bribed her way into it. Fit check. That wasn't a good sound. Fit check. Here you go. There's your fit check. What I drop? Nothing. It was the sound of my chair. Skinny? Not even. Your text messages? No. Sorry, I can't spit on you. Rabies. No, K-Dog. No, Frida. Can't have Rabbit Mod. My concern, Mix, is if I demod her, then what if she bites me in retaliation? Which Sailor Moon girl would I be and why? Uranus. Or not Uranus. Saturn. I would be Saturn. Because I'm like... Because I'm morose. Man walked on Saturn. I do find Saturn has maybe the best outfit of the bunch. You know, hard to say, but plus she's got that glaive. Fuck yeah. She's like 8, Mix. Ew. All animes are 25. Sing you a lullaby? No. Book talk. Yeah, kind of trying to decide who has the best outfit. I do think Saturn has an argument for having the coolest look. I know you are, but what am I? A minute, I don't know how to. She is young. Like, she is very, very young. Pluto, best outfit. Pluto's good too. Um, I don't know. I do think that Saturn looks the coolest. Mars, best hair. Maybe. Tifa, Aerith, or Yuffie. Um, I don't know. Hard to decide between Tifa and Aerith, really. Here's the shirt. Like, I'm kind of inclined to think Aerith, but like, the other thing is like, since somebody wanted to see my shirt, the thing is, like, for like the Tifa or Aerith, like, one thing to bear in mind is you do have to be open to a polyamorous relationship because you can't split those two apart. Because Aerith and Tifa very clearly in love with each other. You know? Tifa doesn't challenge Cloud, and Aerith calls him on his bullshit. Tifa had dibs. Aerith inserted herself. Okay, but again, Power, like, Aerith wants to be with both of them. Hey, Hunnigan. Aerith wants both. Like, she's not trying to steal Cloud away from Tifa. She's like, oh no, we're all fucking. I'm fucking both of you. Tifa, I don't think so, Power. I think Tifa's like, you know, like, I think Tifa's initial response was, who is this weird lady? But over time, it's like, okay, I kind of love this weird lady. There's no way I'm choosing between. I don't want to have to choose between Aerith and Cloud anymore. decent church going. She absolutely wants a thruple mix. Tifa's hot, but I feel like she's actually really insecure. It's the impression I got from watching. It's the impression I got. Fuck Hogwarts, Habibi. My favorite Final Fantasy couple. Um, I mean, Aerith and Tifa. Aerith and Tifa, or Celis and Terra. Terra and Celis are a good couple. Do not like wearing pants. I don't like not wearing pants. Like, I prefer to wear pants whenever I have a chance, Lauren. Um, yeah, as far as my favorite Final Fantasy couple, I don't know. I mean, kind of depends. Are we talking like canonical couple, or are we talking? Would you date Genova if she wasn't a body horror? Yeah. So are we talking like canonical couples, or are we talking sort of fan ships? Forspoken? No. Canonical? I get. If we're talking canonical, then maybe the main couple in 9. I'm blanking on their names. They were pretty good. They were cute together. Hey, leftovers. I'm totally blanking on the names of the character of those two characters in 9. Zidane and Dagger. So yeah, Zidane and Dagger, I guess, would be my favorite of the canonical couples. They did have a really good chemistry, I thought. They were just a fun pairing. Use 2 Swedish berries as pasties. No, I'm out of Swedish berries. I've always liked the idea of doing meth and then math. When I did a human Genova, I don't know what she looks like. I don't know what a human Genova would look like. I don't know, Rebecca. We'll see. Least favorite rodent? Your mom. My lover is with his wife tonight. Thanks, Bally. No, Rebecca. Yeah, we'll see. Monica. Do we have to do? Answer what, Rebecca? Hamburger rice. What am I answering? Hamburger rice. Your failed stew made me whip up some decadent chocolate. Cool, cool. When did the cat eat last? On this stream, Adele. Like an hour ago. Don't have any women in this channel. I don't know, leftovers. Gaga released the first pick at the new Joker. Better. She doesn't want pettings. She doesn't want affection. She wants temptations. She just wants temptations. And she's had temptations. It's not time for her to have more temptations yet. Try to get Sofa to send me a pic so he isn't a predator to fat chicks like me for sure. Not selling my friend's cat. If anyone here feed their dog Purina, the vet one, it's been recalled. Oof. Place in France called Pussy. Cool. The cat and children like bear. No, that Casey doesn't work that way. Casey is not a shoulder pet. My the cat my mom has now. He used to be a shoulder cat, but I think he sort of got too big for it. You remember what it feels like to be inside a woman? I do not, Rebecca. Latin artist called the N word. Well, that sounds bad. If anyone feels bad right now, I will yell at you and give you a pep talk with someone nice about you. That reminds me, Comic Brook. I've been doing a. There's a webcomic called Go Get a Roomie. It's been doing this, like, it's been sort of. It's finished, but they've been sort of going through and like posting all their. Sort of reposting everything with commentary. And not long ago, they reposted a strip where one of the characters just straight up yelled at a guy to feel pretty. yelled at him about how pretty he is. Go get a roomie, Combrick. I will say it is not safe for work. It starts off with boobs, and there's boobs pretty much throughout it. It starts off very silly, but it does get a lot of heart as it goes on. Yeah, go get a roomie. Sounds cute. It kind of is. It often is cute. Obviously, there's drama. There's some heavy shit that goes on here and there, but for the most part, yeah, it's just being cute. Packing life, no. People are paying for that. I mean, it was posted online for free. She did sell. She did sell collected editions of the books. Oh, bye, Jenna. There's also a song by the band Mother Mother where he talks about how sometimes he feels when he gets down, he has to yell at himself to. I don't think I'm going to be able to remember what song it was. Mother Mother, Stu. Band called Mother Mother. There's a song where at one point he does like the spoken word section where he talks about how sometimes he gets so hard on himself that he just has to look in a mirror and yell at about how great he is. You are a beautiful creature, you magnificent dumbass, dumbass. Sailor Moon T-shirt is the Valentine's date. Yep. Mother Mother is weird but interesting. They are. That is very much a good description of it. They are a very weird band, but they are pretty interesting. I like a lot of their songs. Not all of them, but enough of their songs. Nah, Lauren, she did most of the cleaning already. Probably not. Tracy Bonham? No. New law in Ottawa for censoring online content. Um, oh, what was it called? Bill C11? Was it C11? Did that end up passing? I didn't see anything about that. About it passing. Okay, so not actually fully passed yet. No, Anunnaki. Bill C11. It is a Canadian thing. Um, have I ever experienced the raw passion of inserting USB correctly the first time? Yes, comic book. So yeah, Bill C11. So in Canada, there's the CRTC, uh, which just monitors, which just regulates television and radio broadcasts. Um, requires certain amounts of Canadian content and shit like that. Uh, Bill C11 expands it to online content. Um, I did read about it on Wikipedia, and I didn't quite grasp some of the details about it. I'm just not quite sure exactly how it works. Um, the maker of the USB had his coffin lowered in. They had to take it out and try again. And hey, Rainbow Hearts. The impression I got was that it is at the very, like, at best, it's unnecessary. Is sort of the impression I got about Bill C11. Canadian YouTuber has a lot of opinions about the bill. Yeah, it's one of those things like where what the B stands for, but stands for but. Aliens? No, Killface. I believe there is other life in the universe. I do not believe any of it has visited Earth. Bill Nye the Science Guy? Yeah, Bill Nye seems cool. Yeah, so like it's one of those things where I will say the only stuff I ever see about Bill C11 is conservatives accusing Trudeau of being a tyrant. Like just extreme, like just really serious fear mongering from the conservatives. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so it's probably not, so it's not nearly as bad as they're saying it is. I don't really see, like, at least on Twitter, I never really see anything in defense of it. There are a few, yeah, like just the extent, like just the nature of the rhetoric from the conservatives about Bill C11 makes me think that it's probably not, almost makes me inclined, almost, uh, to think it might not be, to think it might be a decent thing after all. Um, what am I talking about? A Bill C11 in Canada, J. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I do follow a few Canadian writers and shit on Twitter. I've never seen any of them say anything about it. I probably should read a little bit more about it. Jay McCullough is very concerned about Bill C-11. He is conservative, but also very gay and well informed. Would I ever get Tifa Lockhart tattooed on my lower back if it meant free Swedish berries for life? Probably not, comic book, because I don't want a tattoo. No. One of these days, I should just see if I can find a defense of Bill C-11, just to see like what the argument in its favor actually is. Will I miss neighbors? No. I like Tifa. Not enough to get her tattooed on me. I did see that apparently Margaret Atwood has come out against Bill C-11, and she's generally not. You know, she's generally leans left. So, like I said, like the impression I got of Bill C-11 is that it is at best unnecessary. Hey, James. I just hope people are deeply disappointed by the results, whatever they are. Kind of scapegoat, yeah. Like if it does end up passing, like I just want it to end up accomplishing basically nothing. Like if it is going to pass, if it is going to become law, then my hope is that it ends up having virtually no effect on anything for anyone anywhere. I used to be a liberal, but as I got older and working, I became more conservative. Shit. I feel like all the time I spent in the workforce, I think all the time I spent working in the workforce might have made me even more liberal. Fuck the rich. Power to the people. Unionize everyone. People who work hard and make money. But here's the thing, painfully realistic. At a certain point, the rich stop. Like there is a certain level of wealth where it's not working hard that makes them more money. Money does attract money. And like stock buybacks, a stock buyback is not hard work. That shit does not come down to working hard. That is just straight up stock manipulation. It used to be illegal at one point. As a guy who buys stocks now, I love stock buybacks. They pay the money people to invest their money as a circle trick. Yeah. Because yeah, it's like thanks, Moon. Or like vulture capitalism. The people who buy up, like the people who will buy a company, tear it apart, sell off every piece of it in order to make themselves more money. Like they're not working hard; they're just fucking people over. Like it's people who already have money using that money to just steal money from other people. Would I ever keep Robin Hood's memory alive by robbing a mattress store and distributing the mattresses amongst the people? The French are sure Robin Hooding the shit out of things. You seen the protests in France? Like they did actual Robin Hood shit. They just like straight up stole energy from the rich to provide to poor people. Stock trading it? Yeah, of course it is, Hellion. But yeah, there are quite a few corporations that are effectively defunct, not because of anything they did, not even because of changing market conditions, but because somebody else bought them and tore them apart, bought them, raided them, sold them, and destroyed them. Hey, Jordan. Like Toys R Us. Okay, Rainbow Hearts. Toys R Us still could have existed today. Yes, it was facing some economic problems. Like, yes, it was facing some problems. But it wasn't sort of hellion. I think there's a few individual Toys R Us stores that are still around, but Toys R Us as a company, I think, is basically defunct. I know we still have a Toys R Us in Ottawa. Like we still have one here in Ottawa. But yeah, so what happened there is it got bought up by investment firm, by some investment firm that then gutted it, raided it, um, sold bits of it off, um, basically took everything they could out of it and just completely destroyed it because that way they made a whole bunch of money in a very short period of time. And it's not like they gave a single wet hot fuck about a single person who worked there. Shirley Theron, Scarlett Johansson, or Mila Jovovich. Thoughts on Dellers? Zellers was very much a Canadian, you know, a Canadian institution. That was coming back, yeah. It is kind of cool that Zellers is coming back. It was an institution here in Canada. Thoughts on Attack on Titan? Never watched it. I watched the first episode of it. It didn't really click for me. Well, no power. Like at the time that Toys R Us was bought by those investment firms, um, there was absolutely time to turn things around. There was no question that it could have turned around. But the investment firms that bought it up didn't want to turn it around. They didn't buy it so that they could try to, like, they weren't interested in finding a way to make it profitable. It was 100% short-term profits. It was just they bought it so that they could tear it apart and take every single dime they could get out of it at the expense of the actual workers. And there's a whole bunch of companies that have had the same thing happen to them. Like it happened so regularly that a business that very well could have continued to be profitable. Okay, good night, Killface. Toys R Us was feeling. But it could have been turned around, Hellion. And like there have been companies that have been bought out while still, hey, West Coast. Yeah, that's still the plan. Porn industry ruined Sears. Teddy, are you saying that like because people used to jerk it to the Sears catalog? I don't know, Helene. I think they could have. Again, there are still Toys R Us stores around here and there. And I mean, I use Toys R Us as an example, but there are other companies out there where they had fairly stable, like they were fairly stable. Maybe not. They may not have been seeing increased profits, but they weren't really seeing much of a decrease in profits. There have been businesses that have, I think is a better example, I mentioned blame the union for brand failure. But, well, no, Helene, what I'm pointing out is businesses where outside investors bought the company, sold chunks of it off, raided pensions. You're not blocked, Jazzy. Just capitalism. But it's shitty capitalism, Helene. Like, the point is that the people who did that, it's not that they worked harder. It's not that those investment firms, those vulture investors, it's not that those vulture investors work harder. Private equity firms, yeah. Like it's not that those private equity firms work harder than other workers. It's that they are literally stealing money from the people from workers. Like that's literally what they do. They go in, they'll raid pension funds, lay off huge numbers of workers, sell off parts of the company, all in the name of short-term profits. And that is not, that's not, oh, these people just work harder. No, they don't. Not true, Elliot. It happens with companies. It does happen sometimes with businesses, even that aren't struggling. Because it's still something where People with a lot of money will use their resources to just take everything out of a business, whether it's struggling or not. There have been cases where businesses that wasn't struggling has been ripped apart that way. So yeah, the idea that the rich are rich because they work harder, fuck that noise. They've designed the system, they've rigged the system in their own favor. They exploit the people beneath them. Rich people are evil? Yes. Had an old system, no stores still sold the game, so I always went to Toys R Us. Yeah, it's kind of it's like it is one of those things where it's kind of a shame they tried to sell us a Game Gear. I'm petting her. I'm petting her. It is kind of a shame that things end up being rendered obsolete and hard to find. They suck the life out of newborn through the soft spot on the head. All right. I'm tired. I'm going to end the stream here. I'm too tired to bother with this anymore. So, I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow. So, good night.